Hello and welcome to today's focus. I'm using the Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective for today? What do we need to focus on today, please? Boundaries, setting boundaries. What kind of boundaries do you need? What kind of boundaries have you been thinking about? When we go through life and we have um, things that go on, sometimes we need to set boundaries so that we can protect ourselves. Okay. That is a 26 card, which is an 8, which is about strength and goals. Okay. And transmute. It's a 44 cards, master builder card. What are you building? What are you wanting to build? What There's a lot of energy going on right now um, with the new moon in Cancer, right? That's about getting in touch with our feelings and mastering our emotional flow. So perhaps you're trying to build something around that. Maybe you're setting boundaries around your emotional flow, around how you feel, right? Spirit, what guidance do you have for the collective, please, for today's focus? I just saw the Strength card and the Hangman. Perhaps we need to see things from a different perspective, right? Things change and we grow, we evolve. What you don't see coming is the King of Pentacles. Is you have the um, the confidence and the strength to in your foundation, right? You're confident in it, and you know how to. Um, I was to say transmute, but that's not the word. You know how to um, navigate your foundation, right? Um, he has the scepter. He's sitting on a golden throne, right? And there's two rams. Aries, what's best for yourself, right? Um, Perhaps you just need a reminder that you do know what you're doing or what you need, um, and how to get things that'll help you, right? Two of Pentacles. Are there options that you're juggling? Um, are are you Do you have more than one option, and maybe that's what your focus is on right now? Is that you're not sure which one to go with? That's also the infinity sign, right? And it just keeps going, flowing, flowing, flowing. And the Seven of Pentacles. Are you um, looking over things? Are you? Um, this card is he's looking over his harvest, right? Seeing what he needs, what he doesn't need, how to improve things. Is that what you're doing right now? Um, and because of that, you're finding boundaries that you need to set so that you can transmute, so that you can change, um, and move on to something else, right? When we learn lessons or build on the energies that we have right now, that doesn't mean we're shutting the door on something. That just means that we're moving higher, right? And we're learning how to do things in a different way for our best and highest good. Okay. How are you showing up? The Tower. Was there a sudden change? Um, and the Tower has a negative feeling about it, right? People don't like towers, like, oh my God. But a tower is change, right? Something happened and there was a change. We're definitely going to get clarification on that. So your foundation wasn't as strong. Some foundation in some kind of energy wasn't as strong as you thought it was. And it changed, right? And change isn't always bad, right? Change is usually for the good. And um, We could be nervous about it, right? But we sometimes we need to be excited about it too, right? What's your challenge? Is the Ace of Cups, is filling your cup of love. Look at all that love, right? The only card that shows love is this Ace of Cups, but it's a big card, right? And you have the Tower and you have boundaries. Did something happen in a relationship and now you're having to set boundaries? Um, it doesn't have to be a relationship that's over, right? It could be, but it could be a relationship. Um, Relationships change, right? We all grow, and hopefully, we all grow in the same direction if we're in a relationship with somebody. So, I'm I'm hearing that there was a sudden change in a relationship, and that's why there's boundaries that need to be set, and that's why there's some kind of change that's happening. Um, but it's workable, right? We can work with that. All right, your recent past was a Three of Swords, so you felt some pain. Maybe they hurt your feelings, right? And by saying hurt your feelings, I'm not being smug about it. You had some pain and some sorrow, um, and you have to take care of yourself, right? Those two Aries Rams right there, right? We have to do what's best for ourselves too. And the near future is the world, right? It's a new chapter. So perhaps with the full moon in Capricorn, you were reevaluating some things, right? And you came to some truths. And truth hurts a little bit, right? Truth does sting. It doesn't slice you open like a lie, but it hurts, right? And so there was a change, and now your future is this new chapter, right? So let's see, what is your overall energy? Is the Nine of Cups. Is happiness. You want happiness, right? And you want happiness in this relationship. I'm saying it's a love romantic relationship, but it could be any type of a relationship that has love. Okay. Um, let's get clarification on this tower first and foremost. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this tower, please? Temperance, patience, Archangel Michael's protection, Nine of Pentacles, self confidence, and the Five of Swords. So it's a struggle. It was a struggle about your desires. What did you want, right? But there's love flowing, right? And you asked for assistance, you asked for help, and Archangel Michael was there to help you. Your guides were there to help you. Um, there was balance, right? You see he's got one foot on the land and one foot in the water, so he's balancing himself. So this was a sudden change, but it feels like it was something that was expected, right? Maybe the timing wasn't. You didn't know exactly when it was going to happen, but maybe you've been working on it and it changed, right? And so this chapter is closing. Let's get clarification on this Three of Swords, please. Spirit, what does the collective need to know about this Three of Swords from the recent past? Page of Cups, apology, Ace of Swords, the truth, and Seven of Wands. Okay, so there was an apology. Could have been an apology you were expecting. Maybe you gave the apology, right? But it was something that happened, and it was about a truth. And because of that, these boundaries are being set. That's what the Seven of Wands is about, setting boundaries, right? He's protecting his territory, right? Protecting yourself. So there was a sudden change, right? It was expected. Is what I'm feeling. And now you're setting boundaries, right? You're setting boundaries for this change. You have Archangel Michael protecting you, right? And you have balance and you're being patient about it. And it's about love and it's about closing a chapter and um, gaining um, the positive energy that you needed from this change, right? This was something that was building, it happened, and now you're working with it. Okay? Thank you for all the likes and subscribes. Please keep sharing these videos with others you think might need to hear this. And until next time, have a good day.